Hey all, it's Pastor Ryan here at St. Peter's, and I'm calling this video Howls the Wolf, a little lark of a Christian educational forum on St. Valentine and his day. Who was St. Valentine? There were in fact quite a few of them. Valentine means valorous, and this proved a popular name amongst the martyrs of the early church. In AD 496, Pope Gelasius added to the calendar of saints a Roman priest martyred in AD 269 and buried along the Flaminian Way. This is the Valentine honored on 14th February. Quite a few places claim to hold his bones as relics. We know little of the historical St. Valentine. Any records were likely destroyed in the Diocletian persecution. A 6th century legend has him meeting the Emperor Claudius II and healing his jailer's blind daughter before his martyrdom. The Golden Legend, a 13th century bestseller, adds that he left the girl a note signed, "Your Valentine," though this detail may have been added as late as the 18th century. There are other stories of Valentine performing secret marriages at a time when the emperor had forbidden single men to wed, in the hope that frustrated youths would join the army instead. There are even tales of Valentine cutting heart shapes out of parchment, the heart shape having odd origins of its own. Go ahead and Google Silphium if you would. But these are purely fanciful. No emperor ever forbade young men from marrying, even if it makes for a better tale. So when arose this connection between St. Valentine and romantic love? Some point to the pre-Christian Roman festival of Lupercalia, which we'll touch on in a bit. But the first historical account associating Valentine's Day with love comes from Chaucer's Parliament of Fowls in 1382. This refers to an established tradition that birds choose their mates on St. Valentine's Day. But there is no such tradition before Chaucer. And Chaucer might not even be referring to 14th of February. There was a St. Valentine of Genoa commemorated 3rd of May. Keep in mind that courtly love didn't really become a thing until the turn of the 12th century. By the 15th century, however, love poems for St. Valentine's became commonplace. Everyone from Shakespeare through John Donne to Edmund Spenser got in on the act. Why associate this with Valentine, though? Was it due simply to the start of spring? Or was there something older there, something pagan? Spoiler alert, there wasn't. 18th century antiquaries such as Alban Butler supposed that St. Valentine's customs might be based on Lupercalia, a wolf-themed ancient Roman festival promoting purification, health, and fertility, celebrated 13th through 15th February. But this is nonsense. Lupercalia involved naked men whipping women in the street with strips of goat hide before sacrificing a dog. There is zero evidence connecting it to Valentine's Day. Zilch. If neo-pagans want to celebrate it, they may be my guest, but as for you, O Christian, never trust what you see on the History Channel.